episode 6 of Fate Awakens, last time our players traveled through the woods after being attacked by 2 shadows and made it all the way a week worth of travel to Vaftillion, as they're now approaching the city from the southwest. As y'all approach the city, you see a couple of guards at the first entrance on the road. They're a good distance away right now. What would you like to do? They're way ahead of you right now, just so you know.
I'd like to walk as normal.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
I'd like to continue on as normal.
You're just gonna walk into the city? There is a path up ahead that goes to the entrance.
Yeah, just walk to the entrance. No big deal.
Why wouldn't we?
No big. Everything's peachy key.
Everything's a couple of guards. We can ask them where our shop may be for some deserts.
Sure. Alright.
Got a prep for that.
Yep. 1-4.
Alright, so you all walk through the southwest entrance.
I think on the way, I think you and I should stand on either side of Jethro.
You guys? I'm very noticeably skittish.
We'll stand on either side.
Skittish is the word.
Skittish is a good word.
Okay,
So,
word for this session.
as you approach the city, one of the guards says, "Good afternoon.
Hello, young
Listen.
man.
Afternoon.
Just visiting?"
Yes, we'd also like to talk to any of the elders here in the town as well. We have some news from Asi Rune.
You can talk to the governor.
Yes, that would be fine.
You gotta make an appointment.
I'm sure we'll figure it out, young man. Thank you for keeping us safe.
Be safe out there.
Keep on walking. Do you think we were supposed to make the appointment through him or someone else?
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I'm sure we have a couple of tricks up our sleeve that would get us the attention of the governor rather quickly.
Let's not start talking.
Alright, so you guys start walking through. This city is bigger than any that y'all have been to. You've probably been to the city 1 or 2 times in your younger years, but it has definitely grown since then. More towards the center of the town, you can see a large kind of like battle arena. Not quite as big as a coliseum, but it's definitely noticeable. It has stands around it and everything.
It's a well-established fighting pit.
Yeah.
Gladiator.
You see before that looks like a couple of shops beforehand. You can hear from the other side of the arena on the northern side. There's probably some kind of market district. You can hear a lot of
Tomatoes.
a lot of different like animal livestock maybe, and some like chatter from that way. But y'all are now probably in the southwest side of the city. Anything you want to look for? Or?
Well, you all have been here before. Why don't you show us around? What's important
We're
here?
just going to be looking around kind of wide-eyed. This is my first time seeing anything like this.
Are we trying to tour the city or just go straight to the governor's to set up the appointment as soon as possible?
I
Because
think
it's
we
going to take a while. Well, okay.
Well, I've been traveling all day, right?
I'm just saying.
It is late afternoon right now, so y'all been traveling most of the day.
I'm just saying the earlier we can put the appointment in, the sooner we'll be able to do it. Because if we go in there, as a day is ending, we might have to sleep on it and do it in the morning. It came up before.
Well, how about you and I go at least put an appointment down when everyone else established at an inn?
Yes, I would like to.
I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Unless
What
anyone
inn
else
will you be at? One you're familiar with?
Yes, one I'm familiar with.
Are you going to one you're familiar with?
Yes, I would like to go to
What
one.
would the name of that one be?
That's a really good question. That the GM would love to answer for me.
All right.
Do we have money to pay for rooms at an inn? Okay.
I do. For myself, at least.
Yep.
I don't carry money like
I
that.
have 15 strong gold pieces.
Wow, that's a lot.
5 to 10.
The last one you remember was the Blades Tavern.
That's the one. That's the one I definitely remember.
Yep, it's really close to the arena.
Yeah, that one. That's right. It's like right next door. That's I recall. Because that's where you organize fights. The memory. It's not like it used to be. 100 years ago.
Okay.
It'd be like that.
All right. So you two are heading off to look for the governors.
The government building. I've been there before, right?
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
So I probably know the gist enough to find it at least. I assume it's big enough.
Not have us wondering. Sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep.
It gets around here, the big one.
And you all are going to the Blades Tavern.
I'm going to play the tavern. Yes.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. So you all get to the Blades Tavern relatively quick. Once you get in, there looks like a very battle-hardened dwarf sitting behind the bar. Hi, welcome. Is that like a room?
Yes, we will be needing a room. I would also, if you would be so kind, could I get a parchment quill, please?
Not here.
Just like write a note, real quick.
We don't have any parchment here.
Star's blessings.
What?
Excuse my friend. Is there a general store maybe around here we can go check out?
What's with his eye?
Well, isn't that what you said to me? I'm sorry. I don't understand the city language.
He's not from around here.
But
I understand.
surely you understand general store.
Yeah,
I think
general
that's what
store.
they're called in bigger cities, right?
Yeah,
Go around the arena there, and it's on the north side.
Is there a name I can, or a fellow I can ask for when I get there?
You'll know.
All right. Hey, Star's blessings.
Would you like a room?
Actually, how many you got available?
At least 4.
How many beds are in each room?
1.
Yeah, I don't mind sleeping on the ground if someone wants to buck up.
I'm more than happy to meditate in the corner of the room for only 4 hours and then it's all yours.
I don't know. Yeah, let's just get all.
Alright, that'll be 8 gold pieces.
Potato man. I hand over a gold piece.
Oh, surely you'd like me to pitch in. I have a couple gold pieces in my pouch. I'll put 2 on the counter.
I'll throw in 6 then.
Alright. He hands over 4 brass keys. Alright, that comes with a complimentary ale
Yeah, it does.
for a room.
Forgot about that.
So, just whenever you want, come on down for your complimentary ale.
Can you, Mike, leave a message with you
No.
for another guest that's staying at the inn?
No.
Oh, okay.
No messages, no parchment.
Thanks for.
I got you a room.
I appreciate
Nice
that.
fresh bed in there. It's been changed last week.
He must be busy. Let's get out of his hair. People always this rude in the city.
You get used to it. It kind of
I
just.
feel as though I may have offended him. I don't want to be a chipmunk coming up behind a squirrel. You know what I mean?
Do you mean that literally or figuratively?
Literal.
I mean, yeah, that's generally how city life goes. You'll get used to it, though. It's not that bad.
Well, all right. Well, maybe some of us should wait here, and then
I need.
I'd like to go to the general store and see if I can get some gear. If we're going to be on the move so much.
I'm happy to wait here.
Maybe you should go with Draw to the general store. Accompany him.
You're going to send us?
Well, I know it's
terrible.
He knows. I know you know the layout.
Oh, yeah,
of the
we
city.
were there
You know the layout of the city. You know where the general store is. Make sure he doesn't get lost.
Gotcha.
He climbs too.
I guess I'll go with draw.
Yes! Draw the Grundle on the Adventures in the Big City! I'm so excited.
We're never coming back.
I have some quick business to handle. You're free to accompany me if you wish.
Sure. I have nothing else to do.
Okay. Really hoping you know what that one.
All right.
To split the party.
I've heard that's what you're supposed to do in this game. It's split up.
Split up and search
As soon as you get to the biggest
cause
city you've been
trouble.
to, split up.
Scatter.
Yeah, split in the city.
Yeah, I do.
Just checking.
Okay. So, you two get to the front of the governor's mansion, and it is gated, locked, chained. And there are also 2 guards outside.
Was it chained last time?
Not chained,
I
no.
remember it was locked and guarded. I don't remember the chains. That's new.
Hello there.
Keep moving.
We have news from Assi Ruin that I believe the governor would like to hear.
I don't think he has business there.
I'm the elder of that city, and I assure you that there is a danger coming to your town.
Do you have an appointment?
I would like to make one at the very least, but the sooner the better, as if he wants his town to survive for...
Okay. He's got an availability in 3 weeks.
Very well. What if... I'm gonna show some dancing lights around.
Nice
You
little
see-
party trick.
Well, I have quite a few. You see, you'll find this out soon enough. Magic is returning to this world in a quite extravagant way, and if your governor wishes to keep reign over his city, his fighting pits, and his people, then he might want to hear what I have to say. If you would like a further demonstration, I can show you to prove that I'm not lying.
What's your name?
My name is Edmund Gaunt.
All right, Edmund. If you come back 3 weeks at 6 o'clock, he'll be here.
Very well, I'll show you some more. I would like to create water over his head.
No.
He looks up.
Weird thing that happened.
But like, how many gallons does it create? 40.
Several
I think it's
gallons.
like 10.
Yeah, it's not a
I think it's
lot.
10.
So I'm gonna like,
No, I'm here for it.
yeah.
So he literally looks up, looks around. If you'll excuse me, I think there might be some kids around here.
Still not getting the gist. Then I'll go like this and cast 2 firebolts up in the air from my hands.
Okay, you have my attention, but
And then I'll keep doing it. It's a cantrip. I'll be like, magic is real now.
I understand that, but I can get fired, and I kind of need this job.
Yes, your governor will not fire you for me bringing perhaps the most powerful thing you've ever seen to your city in friendship.
The gate's unlocked and we're not going to break our way in. Just get his attention. And while
Most
we
powerful thing he's ever seen. and
Unfortunately,
friendship, or
he is
friendship.
out right now.
Well, who is the highest power? We,
He is.
besides Kitty's out. Who is running the city now?
What generally
Surely-
gets his attention?
I mean,
Strong fighters in the fighters pit?
he does seem to enjoy the fighting pit.
Is that where he is now?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to say.
Well then.
If you want a hint, he did go a little southeast of here.
Do I know that's where the fighting pit is?
You know, directly southeast.
Okay. Very well. Thank you, young man. Perhaps we should make some sort of show at the arena to pay his attention.
Oh, are you talking to me? Sorry. Yeah, Dominic looked like he was very much in his own head for a while. He's like, oh, you're talking to me? I do recall the first time this governor seems somewhat hands-off. We did have to stage a bit of a fight the last time this came up to get his attention. It just came to me as if from out of nowhere. So you may be on the right track there.
Well, he's there now. Perhaps we could gather everyone quickly, or maybe check the fighting pits to see if there's even an opening.
My initial impression seemed it was a bit lax in scheduling. I'm sure we can make our way with enough impressive force, which is really the only thing we have going for us these days. So
Yes.
I think we can do that.
Now is not the time for subtlety with
No.
that giant shadow creature following us.
I agree. So I guess we get back to the others and make sure they don't have anything to add. But
You'd think we could probably handle it on our own, even against a mere mortal. Not that we're not mortal.
swing a quarterstaff. Yeah, that makes sense to me. We get back. Okay. Because This governor that always seems to have his head in the clouds, but I'm sure we can bring him back down to earth a bit.
Yes, I'm sure we can. Well, let's go to, what was that inn they were going to again? The Blades.
Bludgeoning, piercing, blades, one of
The
those.
Blades, yes.
Yeah, that one.
Well, do you know the way?
Yes. It's this one.
Alright, so I'll start walking back.
Before I leave the guard, I'll prestidigitation like the water off of him and I spill it.
He just kind of like nods and goes back at attention.
He's not like pissing his pants or anything. Like,
Just clean that up.
You may have.
Alright, so as you two go to the northern town center, pretty much.
It was right by the market, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was like right off.
So, you get there. Well, it's bustling. It's busy as can be. It's middle of the afternoon. Mid to late afternoon.
Can I hear anything coming from the arena since we're a little closer?
No, it's quiet. You walk right by it too.
This is a pretty amazing place. You said you spent some time here, or?
We had a little bit of time here, and that's the place I took the arrow. I kept pointing at in my stomach. Yeah.
In the big circle?
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess let's avoid that. I'm not trying to find anything right now.
It sounds quiet over there, so I think we're all right. We're not gonna get hit over here.
So if it gets loud, I get shot with arrows.
Fights, yeah.
All right, well, let's stay away if it gets loud. Now, you been to the general store?
I think we had a quick stop there when we passed through. Yeah.
Well, is it around here?
It's right over here.
Okay. Well, follow me. Let's go this way. I'm gonna walk in.
You walk in, there's like 3 or 4 people in front of you just kind of browsing around. Seems to be a gentleman in a brown apron just kind of helping a lady out, looking at some like quills.
Is it the same one? It looked familiar to me.
Not this one.
Just seeing he's busy, just kind of look around the store.
Oh, you see...
I've never seen like a real store before.
No, you've seen like a bakery or a blacksmith. This has got everything from like candles to tents in the corner to like fishing rods, like full on tools.
So my mind is pretty on desert. So do I see anything?
You see water skins.
I have one of those. I'm gonna wait patiently until that guy is not busy.
Okay. So, how about you? You wait as well?
Browse, probably
Browse.
over to the tents in the water skin area that I remember buying a few from.
Okay. You go on over there. After a few minutes of y'all browsing, a gentleman comes over to y'all. Welcome. Can I help you?
Hi there. Yeah. The name's Drawl.
Nice to meet you. Can I help you out with anything?
Stars, blessings.
What's
yeah.
happening?
It's I don't know how else. Hello?
What?
Sorry, never mind. Listen, we're kind of looking for stuff. We might be taking a trip to the desert.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I had the immediate thought of that as well, but
What interests you there, Sam?
I don't really want to go into that right now, but I want to make that trip less terrible. Is there anything that I could purchase here that would make it easier?
A bucket of water.
All right, you are not very helpful. I don't seem to be getting my point across. You think
I
that
think water skins, tents.
We have those.
tent would be good.
Yeah, we got those.
How much one of those run us?
Oh, a nice little tent. How big you want it?
How big the tents normally? What's the range of that kind of?
Here, I'll show you. Over
Big.
here in the corner. Big. Okay. We got one that holds 16 people.
Maybe not
We
that
got
big.
one that holds 8. And we got one that holds 10. 2. Sorry. 8.
8 would probably be good.
8. All right. That is going to be 16 gold pieces. And I can set it up and pack it up for you and wrap it.
It seems like I got about 13 gold pieces on me, but I can't spend it all here.
Great draw. I can help you. I'll get.
Are you sure? I mean, that's mighty kind on you.
I'm guessing he won that fight.
While I was here, I was planning to maybe sell this staff, but I don't think that I'm going to need it much. And I'm going to take off the quarterstaff.
You know that the staff there. There's a lumberjack down the way that might find that useful.
I'm not so sure that I want to get destroyed.
How about the?
I mean, this is a crafted weapon.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can ask around. There's a few shops that individually owned out there.
Randall, this city is not turning out to everything I thought it may be.
I wish I had. We didn't get to spend a whole lot of time here.
Honestly, maybe we should just get back.
You sure you don't want anything else? You know, you're going to the desert. You're gonna need some of those desert shoes.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm sure we may need some desert shoes.
I'm sure you haven't walked through sand recently, have you?
How much would some desert shoes be?
They're 2 gold per shoe. And you know you need 2 shoes. And you know if there's sand in those shoes, you need an extra pair just to make sure you're good to go.
I think maybe like Jethro or Gideon would be better at this.
Honestly,
I feel as if he's trying to take advantage of us.
I don't feel well in general after this. I just want out.
I just want to.
How about you? You need some desert shoes? If you're going to the desert, you know you got to walk through it.
I understand that, and I'm gonna turn and catch up to Girl.
You want your tent? Don't leave it.
I will come back for this.
I didn't even notice you didn't bring it.
All right.
I'll just walk back to the tavern.
Okay. So,
I would be person 10.
all right. Then you're gonna pick up.
Oh yes.
All right. So you all.
6 of us there at the time.
Yep. So you all get back to the tavern, and you're all there now. In your 4 rooms. What about you, Tim?
They had private business to attend to.
Oh, you got private business to attend to.
I would like to
private?
No, I would like to go to where I'm gonna take the long way.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my little eavesdrop thing, kind of hear any mentions of the great Jethro Higginsby at all.
Roll perception check.
Jethro Higginsby, I hate that guy.
Six. It's got
6?
12 hands.
You walk around, listening around.
Primarily the
here.
square area,
Okay.
if you catch my vibe.
Yeah. You actually see your picture.
Is it the good kind of my picture, or the bad kind of my picture?
It doesn't look a thing like you, but it's recognizable at the same time.
Is there a certain word at the bottom? Perhaps the word reward?
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It says 50 silver.
That's it? 50 silver! Damn! Yeah, that is ridiculous. I would like to take it down.
Okay.
Roll it. Stuff it.
Okay.
I'm more so looking for the street preacher variety of people.
You don't see any.
Okay, in that
Or hear
case,
anyone.
I would like to head to somewhere where I can leave him a message, perhaps where I last left him, which would have been at the tavern outside the governor's house.
Okay.
The one that has roast beef for 2 silver.
Okay.
And I'm just like literally silently walking by him, just kind of letting him.
I'm just kind of like whistling, like just walking the city, but like also on watch.
Okay. You get to the tavern. This nice young lady greets you. Welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. I was wondering if I could leave a message for a friend of mine who happens to frequent this establishment.
Sure. Would you need a room as well?
I will not be needing a room, but thank you.
How about a drink?
No, I'm very well. I will be back though. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm on a time crunch.
Okay.
His name is Marlowe. About yay tall. Pretty decent features. Average looking guy, if we're being honest here. If you could just tell him, and I would like to basically quickly. I won't tell her everything. Tell him Jethro is back in town, and I am staying at the Blades Tavern. If he could come to me at once.
Okay.
May the one God be with him. Is all. That's the message.
Okay. And his name was what?
Marlowe.
Marlowe. He's about yay high?
About yay high. My height, roughly.
Okay.
Like I said, human.
Okay, there's a lot of
fairly average features.
I'll start asking.
He'll probably have a crowd around him.
Okay.
If you could just get that message to him.
I will do so.
And I will fumble in my pockets for the money that I know does not exist. And I'll say, I'll be back to make sure that you are well repaid for this.
Okay.
And then
I appreciate it.
motion. Let's cut and run.
All right.
And I will just turn around, walk with them.
You start walking.
And then I will head back towards the tavern. The Lady's Tavern specifically, to meet back up with the crew.
So after you all finish up, everyone goes back to the tavern.
Off the Blades.
The Blades Tavern.
I guess. Do Dominic and I get there first?
Yes, you actually do. No, you'll all get there approximately within the same 5 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see you all get there
I
first.
guess I'll sit down at a table.
Yep. So,
Evan, I don't like this place as much as I thought I would.
Yes, it's a bit rough around the edges. Everyone seems to have not quite as learned as I'd like them to be.
Everyone keeps speaking weird phrases at me, like they don't know how to say hi. It's very odd.
Yes, a bit rude around the city.
Honestly, I had some better conversation with Draw the Owl on the way here. This dwarf I met.
I like belly laugh at that.
Well, what did everyone learn?
Well, I told you that, and we bought a tent.
Ah,
We'll
good.
bring out. I'll just kind of set the tent down for the
You said
table.
the tent.
No,
This is like a full backpack right now.
Come on now. I'm just gonna set it down.
The guy we met, he was a little confusing, so I'm not quite sure about this, but he said something about sand shoes for the desert. But we just came back and got you because we couldn't quite figure out what he was talking
Am
about.
I in the room when he says sand shoes?
You walk in at that point.
At sand shoes, I'm like, classic. Sand shoes gets him every time.
Yes, I'm not sure if there's a particular shoe that would prove better in sand. Maybe a boot, but
Troll, perhaps I should go to the general store next time.
Well, like I said, we didn't make any decisions, John.
That's probably for the best.
as far as money goes, and the attention of the governor, apparently, according to the guards, his attention is better met not with an appointment, which would be in 3 weeks or so, but with a display of power in the pit.
Typical. That's what we did last time.
As expected.
What exactly is a pit?
It's
Like
a
in the ground?
giant circle in the middle of the city is where people go to display their power in a match against each other.
People also.
Grimdale told me about that. As long as we don't go when it's loud, apparently you get shot with arrows. So if we go quiet, then we can get his attention, and that'd be good. That'd be just fine.
Quiet is the best, yes.
All right, we'll count me in.
Good. I'm glad
don't
to
know
see
that-
you volunteered.
I'm not sure the fighting pit is ever quiet.
Perhaps when the crowds are cheering. So, yes. Well, is it a single entry tournament, or do we sort of enter as a group?
Perhaps I should handle things again?
There are organizers. It gets a bit sticky sometimes. Are you feeling up to it?
Of course. I did fine last time, didn't I?
It went so well last time.
It went swimmingly, and I'm going to take the roll out and just kind of pass it to Dominic.
The what?
The one.
Oh. Yup. Perfect.
50 silver? So low.
There's like a minute I'm like, I could gain 50 silver. That's not even worth it.
I'll take care of things. And then I'll kind of start making plans in my head for how we're going to do this.
Dominic does
Are the
start
people
sweating.
in this arena particularly difficult to fight?
I mean, there's tiers, and we were newcomers the first time, so we technically didn't really see much.
But
Assumingly, yes, but
our new abilities should put us far above any regular person that I've ever seen or met or
Yeah.
heard of, really.
I mean, we don't have to climb a ladder, do a whole gauntlet. We just have to be impressive enough for a quick audience.
Can't be tougher than an albino crocodile.
Yes, maybe true.
Crocodile? Look like the color of chicken egg?
The word before crocodile.
Albino?
Albino.
Albino.
Still not ringing any bells.
Certain animals have
Black color.
some sort of chemical that they don't produce when born, and then therefore stay about the color of an eggshell. So
That is legitimately interesting.
Would I?
I'm gonna pull out my little scale on my necklace and kind of show it off.
Is it open up?
yes.
Yeah, and it's large. Like it's from a giant.
I do look at the
Most impressive.
That's interesting.
Perhaps it's a good thing you volunteered for the bits.
Well, I thought it was kind of a group effort, but I mean,
yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah, of course.
We can
I
just
had
get
to fight
there.
alone.
We'll all chip in.
They put me against someone with a bow.
Oh, and then it got loud.
All right. Well,
okay.
Perhaps we should.
yeah. Just make our way to the pits, and we'll make a decision based on how it's set up.
Yeah, so we're going to do this tonight, or should we perhaps get some rest?
Oh, what time is it?
It's late afternoon.
No, we
let's-
should do it. Well,
I can start making the initial arrangements.
did the pits happen early during the day? I'm not entirely sure when they.
It was
It was like midday for
yeah, it was midday when
our
our
fight.
fight,
Okay. Well,
which
then,
I set it up the night before.
So we
Okay.
should set it up tonight.
yes.
Set up for tonight and fight tomorrow.
Do we have rooms? Did anyone take
Yes.
that?
Yes, and I hold out the 4 keys that was handed to me.
Wonderful.
Take one.
Well, I suppose we should have some dinner and drink, perhaps. It's been quite a while since I've had some good wine.
Sure.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's
Great idea.
recharge.
I'm going to wave over. Homeboy.
Hey, you want something?
You hear that?
Aye, sir.
Everyone keeps saying that same thing. I tried it.
Yeah.
They didn't like it.
Would you like your drinks?
Yeah, some drinks would be great. Some wine, if you have it.
Wine. Would you like the 4 ales now or later?
It's up to them if they have ale.
Sir, they can have mine.
Okay, so wine it is. How 6?
I'm sure everyone's capable of ordering on their own.
We'll take 6.
6 wines?
Yes,
All
and
right.
some, whatever you have to eat as well for your dinner tonight.
All right, pork it is.
Sounds great.
Do you have anything that has moving?
Loaf.
Sure.
All right, he leaves. Like 10 minutes later, he comes back with a moldy loaf of bread and puts it in front of you. And puts like a back end for the pork. So pretty much a ham hock right in front of y'all.
I'll look at her loaf and concentrate and see if I can prestidigitation to like clean it up.
It looks fresher.
Oh wow! Thank you. Thank you very
And he
much.
puts down 4 mugs of wine in front of you.
Well, I was afraid I
Or
was
one
going to
mug
have
in front of
to
each of you.
eat some meat, but I'll actually just take bread. Now that I see it's moldy.
Another one?
Yes, sir. Aye.
Do you two not partake in the flesh? Did I miss that part?
So,
What's that?
Not eat meat?
I'll do sometimes, but I'll try not to.
If other options are available, I avoid it.
Understood.
But if I need to eat at least one thing, I'll eat it.
another moldy loaf of bread appears in front of you. A couple minutes later, whoosh, all of a sudden you see the mold kind of like grow back into itself.
Tight.
Well, gentlemen, cheers. This is probably city wine is probably much better than the
All right, everyone hold hands. Let's take race.
things that
No, I'm just kidding.
I made.
That was the cleric.
You notice yours is 100 times better.
I don't think to say it out loud though.
Marine,
Yes, Joel.
I don't think what I got was wine.
It is wine. Yeah. It's just it's different than the wine that I made.
It goes down smoothly.
I don't like the city. I don't like the the city at all.
I understand. We don't have to be here for very long.
Yeah, if all goes well, we'll be out by tomorrow.
Yes, perhaps with a bit more from the general store if we win some.
Are there any... Is the inn full, or is it just pretty much us?
Right now, there's a gnome over in the corner.
Well, I'll probably eat and then head up to bed.
Depending on the time, kind of when we finish eating, yeah, I'll probably go put some studies into my book.
Were we not trying to set up the meeting at night?
Well, he was.
Are you going by yourself?
I'll take care of it.
You are not going by yourself. I look at you as like you're just walking out.
If I remember, wasn't it Dwarf Dude who I set things up through?
Yes.
Yeah. So, you were free to accompany me, but I can handle this.
If you're just going to the bar, like.
Well, it's sort of like a back situation.
Oh, I see.
I'll follow after him. I see him sneak off.
I like down my wine and just kind of
I just like make sure
without saying anything, just like get up from the table and walk towards the
because
bar.
I needed to talk to you anyway.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I like chit chat.
All right, so you get up to the barkeep.
The gentleman whose name I do not recall, but it's okay. I will. Welcome. Let's see, sir. I wish to.
Another one?
No, I wish to discuss some matters. We discussed them briefly last time I was in town. And I think it went very well for the two of us, so I just wanted to check back in. If you recall, and I kind of lean back and like gesture over to Remdil, but if you recall, my friend here, last we were in town, fought in the pits, put on a grand
She
show.
was decent.
Put on a grand show for the governor. We were
You should see the new one.
really
Oh, yeah.
a new champion,
Thunderfoot.
Thunderfoot.
Oh, I groan.
And I elbow Dominic. Thunderfoot, hear that?
He went from town drunk to town thunder.
Describe what you mean by thunder.
Within the last 2 days, he has shown some extraordinary speed.
So it sounds like a rematch is in order. I think the town would love to see that.
He did get thoroughly embarrassed last time.
The traveler enters town, defeats their champion, and then returns for a rematch.
I mean, how can you have a champion if he lost so humiliatingly to our friend?
If I
He
recall,
was definitely not champion then.
he shit himself in the arena.
I'm just saying.
If my memory, correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think you're wrong.
That's what I thought.
Hey,
As a holy man, I can confirm this.
Must have been some bad wine.
we don't have bad wine here.
You're right. Finest in town. So
Damn straight.
how about this? Let's put Remdil back up against Thunderfoot like last time. Same ordeal. 50 gold to the winner.
Yes. So it's a 50 gold entry fee now.
What?
Winner gets 250 gold.
All right. How about in lieu of an entry fee, I enter a second contestant?
In lieu of an entry fee, you pay double the fee.
That's
That
not how. Okay. How about this?
that doesn't make sense.
I'll enter 2 fighters, so you get double the fighting. We'll take. Let's do 150 per winner. You can keep the other 100 per winner. Waive our entry fee. You're getting 100 if we win. That's double each entry fee.
And this fellow back there wants to go against Thunderfoot, huh?
I think he'll do fine. How about a 2-on-1 match? If
We've already-
Thunderfoot is so grand as you say.
We've already beat him once.
How about this?
You didn't last time either. I know.
We're doing manager stuff. Just chill out.
You got 2 contestants.
Yes.
2 on 2.
I can scrounge up more if you'd like.
2 on 2.
2-on-2. How about 3-on-3? 3-on-3, 500 gold to the team that wins.
Is that a bet?
Deal.
50 gold entry fee for everything.
Can we do an IOU on the entry fee? We win, we'll take the entry fee out of our winnings. We lose, we'll pay.
Roll persuasion.
Can I just put my hand on his back again?
Thank you.
As I see him. I know him enough to be clearly bullshit. Did you roll it or do you want me to roll it?
That's a 11.
What is it?
11.
Pay your meal up front and you got a deal.
Meal up front?
Yes.
How much for the meal?
Any more drinks?
I think they'll be okay. They're set. For the night, at least.
That'd be 16 gold.
You see,
Are you saying you can't pay?
the way my bank account's set up,
It's not gonna get us anywhere.
it's all tied up in war bonds in Daconia. So if I can, do you take credit? I don't know if credit's made it to this part of the world yet.
Roll deception first.
Still guidance.
No.
It only works once. Let's do it again.
Oh, I'm good at that. Okay, 24.
Oh!
Plus 9.
Interesting. How long you plan on staying?
Well, we'll be here for the fight, obviously, tomorrow noon, I assume. Same as last time? Shortly
Champion
after.
fights are in evening.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll be here, obviously, tonight. Tomorrow evening, the next day, we'll most likely wrap up some things and then should be off. Assuming all goes well. We do have a meeting with the governor, of course, just like last time.
There's 6 of you. There's 2 more rooms opening up tomorrow afternoon. If you want those 2 rooms as well.
Can I put those on credit?
You know what? Just because I know where you're sleeping tonight, I'll let you slide today.
Okay.
You
You want me to help you set up the credit system so you can make sure you have everything logged? I can help you.
I got it.
I helped establish it in Daconia, as I said.
I got it.
Okay. Then we're good. So, will the fight? I'll brief my champions and have them ready for the fight tomorrow.
3.
3 champions.
All for champion?
They'll take co-champion seats. That'll be fine.
So if you're doing 3, it's not for the championship. You can do 1 and then 2. 2-on-2 fight, 1-on-1.
Well, then my 1 is in graver danger. I'd have to up it to at least 715.
I think the credit system works for that, doesn't it?
You would be right. You would be right. That is how the credit system works. So 500, and then we'll put the rest on credit. Sounds good.
Alright. You're gonna be owing me some money.
I'm sure I will, and I extend my hand.
He goes, spits on his, and grabs yours immediately.
I take it warmly. Give a shake.
Warmly? Oh.
Yes. This hand is very warm.
Ugh.
Alright. Bet 500 gold.
Yes, I did.
Money already.
Dominic inwardly panics.
This is not how last time went.
Alright. So you turn around and walk back over to them.
I'm gonna walk back and be like, Remdel, got you a fight for tomorrow. Champion, you're fighting Thunderfoot again.
And what else did you get?
2 more of you need to fight.
Yeah, like,
Any volunteers? Draw. I know you sounded interested.
Well,
I was with you on the 2 and 2. We have 2 warriors. We have 4 other people who are still figuring out what they do. I don't know what that was
Arena,
about.
I assume you're in.
it just depends on what the best combination of all of our talents is.
Well, Arena seems to be good up close. Last time, Remdel's downfall was an arrow to the knee.
That also happened, yes.
Perhaps someone more ranged. Someone, and I wiggle my finger, and as like a little small black flame appears.
Are you volunteering yourself? That's different. That's not like you, Jethro.
As long as Remdel doesn't let me get hit, that should be fine. Or as long as Arena doesn't let me get hit, we should be fine.
I can probably make sure that doesn't happen.
Though as fight promoter, I don't know. I would love to volunteer myself.
Did you agree to a 3-on-3 about table?
It was a
Or 1-on-1 and then
2v2 and then a 1-on-1.
for championship. Yes. Okay.
With one of my shoes off, I must say, I'm not sure my talents would be considered ranged and like my toenails grow. I come back in.
That's fine. That's fine. You can punch me right now.
And I'm
Well, I'm not as spry as I was, but perhaps I'm not sure the old men are what they're looking for in the fighting pits usually.
I
They
would
may underestimate
If
you.
no one else, I
I can
suppose.
throw a little fire like
If I
Edmund
was-
can, but it's a little bit smaller. I can't do it as well as he can.
Yes, if you've got control over that energy you have, I'm not sure if they allow the fight promoter to fight, do they?
It's
Well, how about this?
less rules, more guidelines.
Did you say that you couldn't?
if you can't, I'll fight.
Forgiveness and permission.
With that expression. But
So, as y'all are sitting here discussing, 2 guards walk in and go to the bar. Order yourself some drinks.
I stand in front of Jethro.
Thank you. I sort of.
perhaps we should adjourn to bed. What's sleeping arrangements?
When is this fight happening?
Tomorrow Eve. So we
We have a while.
have a while of this.
Alright. So we have most of tomorrow to focus on.
There are 4 rooms, only 2 of us need to share.
Yes, that's fine. And tomorrow, if I will not be joining the fights, but I will if I need, I'll probably find the library and see if I can dig up any information on the desert.
I have a question of ethical properties.
I looked at on.
You can heal people from afar.
From afar? Maybe. I'm not sure. I've only been able to do it by.
I believe Draw had that party trick.
Is Cure Wounds touch?
I might be able to get into focusing, be able to do that tomorrow, maybe. But I've
Say
not
some
thought
prayers,
of
you'll probably figure it out.
it. I can try. That's something where
If it requires you to pray on it tonight, just let us know in the morning.
I've been having similar thoughts, not healing, but protection. Wards that are unseen.
Yeah, in the wild, there's no such thing as a fair fight.
It's not exactly fair, but we're not doing this for the money. Well, we are not doing this for the money. We're doing it to make a point, and if it gets the attention, that's the most important thing. We just need this to work.
Yes, the people of this town need to be told by someone in authority that there is danger coming. And if the only way to talk to the governor is to get his attention in the fighting pit, that is the main concern, because this is a quite large city.
Perhaps our abilities will get his attention in the fight.
Yes, that's what we're hoping.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed.
Yes, I'm going to go put some thought into my book as well.
Rendell, perhaps we should share a room.
Oh, Jethro, I'll be meditating in your room tonight.
Okay.
I follow Edmund into his room, like, full assumption.
Yes.
Was that said as that? Did you say that like that?
Yeah.
So
is it 3 in one room?
So no, it's Droll and I in one room.
Okay.
I guess Arena and Jethro, and then you 2 are solo.
Sure.
They gave us a poison.
You let me go with you to a shit thing. Yeah. So my character is onto your character vibe.
Light overlay. Okay, and I'll just kind of look at Rendell and I'm like, okay, that's no issue there. And kind of look at Rendell again like, oh no.
Okay. So you all go to your selected rooms.
I'll take the room closest to the exit. That can all be arranged.
I would probably go farthest back.
Preferably with a window
quietest
that wouldn't kill me if it was
noise
that
that bar.
It's only upstairs.
not working. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you all go to the correct rooms you've chosen. Anything you want to do before you go to sleep?
Due to my expectation of my associate, I would like to kind of just not quite loiter, but sort of just sit at the table, mind my own, read my book, and I'm keeping an eye out for Marlo.
Okay.
I'm going to sit in front of the door and meditate while he
Okay.
does all of that.
I'm still in the bar though, downstairs, at the table.
Oh, well, I'll wait.
If it hits midnight, then I'll retire.
Okay.
But up until that point, I would like to be on the lookout for Marlo.
Are you going up to bed before he does? Okay. So you're with him until he goes to bed.
I mean, I'll chill downstairs too.
Okay.
Just because I just want to see what happens.
I'm out.
I'm just like someone that can punish him.
So 3 going to sleep for sure.
Yep.
All right.
I'm not fighting.
I'm gonna go sleep and like think about combat and stuff.
All right. Those guards sit down at a table, and now they're directing directly at y'all 3.
They're looking at us?
Oh yeah, they're like facing y'all, keep looking up, and they're drinking, and they seem to be looking up quite a bit towards y'all.
I'll point that out. Hey, man.
I'm aware. I noticed.
Okay. But, you know.
I will go up to the guards.
All right, so you walk over to the guards sitting at the table.
Mm-hmm.
You know that guy?
Sorry?
One over there.
No. He bought my dinner. That's all. And, you know, I can't help but notice that you guys have been staring at my bald head all night. I am a woman. And it makes me very uncomfortable that you guys have been objectifying me.
What?
Staring at my bald head.
No,
all
that's
night.
not what we were doing.
Is it?
No, we weren't staring at you. It's okay. We were staring at him.
Really? Because I'm not convinced. I know when men are looking at me. I'm a woman.
No, we weren't looking at you.
I've heard the same story a million times. Yeah, you were looking at my friend. Yeah.
It's not like that. No. Like, no.
Can you just let me be? I'm bald for a reason. Can you just let me be, please? I'm very uncomfortable right now. And I would appreciate it if you guys didn't keep staring at me all night.
Maybe we should leave. Yeah.
Thank you.
They put down 2 gold coins and walk out.
I come back and I sit down. And I don't say a damn word.
I could have done it better myself, honestly. Fantastic. And I do this for a living.
Yeah, they were staring at you. They recognized you.
Oh, 110%. And I guess that she's in the circle. I'm gonna.
I saw you take down your own
Okay.
poster.
Didn't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
All right. So,
To be
what do y'all
fair,
do?
it was nothing violent.
It wasn't bad. I mean,
Just things got out of hand.
yeah.
You didn't kill anyone.
Oh, I'm interested in the whole story now. I think I've heard that.
That's
So, last time we were here, we also wanted Naughty to the governor.
same story.
With the governor. Same shtick. He only goes to fights. So, I did. Promoted one. We fought. Found a foot. After I slipped him a little special wine.
He poisoned him.
Poison's a strong word.
He shot himself. He poisoned him.
Work?
Oh yeah.
Very
Middle of the arena.
It was.
Everyone watching. Remdil's ready. And just,
My character's not laughing. I'm laughing.
I mean, he,
Just let himself go.
yeah.
It was.
No control, like a toddler. So obviously Remdil handled one that well. Prior to this, as we said, we wanted the governor. I talked my way up to his box and helped myself to the hors d'oeuvres and foods and drinks that they offered.
Still doesn't seem like a criminal offense.
Well, I didn't actually have an audience with the governor. Also, it wasn't my food and wine. It was the governor's food and wine. Didn't know that. They treated me a little roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Spent the night in jail. Until Dominic bailed me out. Had my book confiscated. That's where Tibble got it from. That's what brought us to Austin Room.
He says bail me out, but
Yeah, well,
I
if you
think
were bailed out, why is there a bounty on your
I
head?
think we managed to persuade a guard. I don't think it was an official bailout. I think we found the.
Money changed hands. I was released from prison. That's a bailout.
I don't think it was official. It was the reason there's a wanted poster.
Irregardless.
Aha. And tomorrow, do you think that they won't recognize you again?
That's why I'm in the arena. That was, yeah. They're not gonna expect me to be fighting. So.
I mean, but literally everyone will be looking at
Yeah, but look at this, and I hold the poster. It's not even close.
Well, we could find a way to make you look a little different. I'm sure that if we, put coloring on your face and
Could work,
cut your hair a little differently.
I suppose. Hopefully, if my associate,
I shave myself bald regularly. If you're not opposed to it, they won't recognize you with no hair.
if my associate is able to make an appearance, he may be able to assist.
Well,
Let's bank on if he doesn't show tonight, then we can go with that way.
Okay.
doesn't work for cutting your hair off. Sounds good.
I suppose a makeover is.
Okay.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna patiently just kind of wait, watch the door, see if Marlo ever shows up.
Okay. You sit there and wait.
Does Marlo ever show up?
Marlo does not show up.
There you go.
Yeah, at midnight if he's not there, I'm like, alright, it's a bust. We'll check it. We'll wait again tomorrow. I would like to go up to the bar and say if someone comes looking for me,
Shoot them away. Got it.
let them know I'm here.
All right.
They're probably another fighter looking for another entry. So that's very important, obviously, to you as well. If they show up.
Got it.
And I'll head to my room.
Yeah.
And I guess if they show up, you got 4-hour trance and then have at it.
Yep. So I'll sit in front of the door in trance.
Okay. You trance for 4 hours. You wake up.
Everyone's asleep.
Everyone's asleep.
Cool.
You are definitely asleep.
I didn't fully.
Okay.
Fully have that.
Do you do anything?
I'll meditate for a while and then I'll sit outside of your door so that you can wake up like by yourself.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You know, I'm a respectful,
Okay. All right.
Understandable.
All right.
Arena went off.
So, as you all wake up in the morning, if you leave your rooms, you see Irene just kind of sitting outside the door meditating.
Oh, good morning.
Stall's blessings.
Stars blessings to you.
We'll head downstairs
okay.
and I'm gonna, I guess, get some breakfast and then try to find the library.
Okay. There's like very runny eggs that he makes.
I eat them and then I'm gonna go look for a library.
Okay.
I won't like wait for everyone or anything.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
9.
9. Okay. You find a shop with a sign that has like a piece of like some sort of paper on it. So you assume maybe has something to do with it, but you don't find like an actual library or somewhere with a book on the sign.
Okay, well, I'll look at that shop, I guess.
Okay. You walk in. There's a lot of signage. There's a lot of paper, different quality of papers, different quills, different like writing desks. There's a couple maps in the corner. There's just a lot of papers that you would find interesting to an extent, but no actual like written books. There's like empty books.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say that's not really what I'm looking for. Go out. I guess if I see a guard or something, I'll flag down and ask.
Okay. You find the guard. First one you see. Can I help you?
Yes, I was wondering if your town had a library.
Not in the past 15 years.
Anywhere that sells books, then?
I think there's a couple at the general store, the south side of town. Other than that shop over there I think sells journals.
Yes, I saw that, but I guess I'll check the general store. May I ask, what happened to your library?
The governor took it down, said there's no use in reading when he's got an arena right there.
Oh, well. Very well, then. Star's blessings.
What?
That's at one
All right. What do you rest of y'all doing?
Oh, I want to talk to Rendell this morning.
Okay.
Rendell, I was wondering if you knew anything about where I could find. I enjoy fighting with the staff, and I know it very well, but I'm thinking something with a little more cutting edge might prove very useful.
If it's still the same as last time I fought here, before you go out to fight, you can kind of choose your weapon.
Aha! And how many weapons can you take with you?
I don't know. I only took a sword.
Do they have, essentially this, but with a blade on the end?
You remember the spear.
Then that is all I require. If they have that there, then there's no need for me to purchase one right now. Not that I have any money.
Can you refresh my memory if there was like armors or anything I should?
They offered like
I remember swords, but
they offered, if any, like a basic padded armor, nothing really great.
I'll relay that.
Oh, I don't need armor, but thank you very much.
All right, the rest of you.
It would just slow me down.
After that conversation, I assume you have shears, perhaps?
You have a sword.
My eyes get very big at that. I suppose.
I think he just has a
Dagger.
dagger. Yeah.
You've seen the dagger, I think.
Is it the dagger? Or do you have another dagger?
It's the dagger.
Oh, this will be interesting. It appears I need to take a little off the top. If we're going to continue in this city a bit longer. And I pull up a wanted poster. I'll hold it up next to my face. I don't want to look like this anymore.
You don't look like that, but you do.
I could probably do that for you. It's just like taking the skin
I
off.
forgot you were here. I put it away. I was just quietly standing against the door. I was like, oh, yeah.
This just walks up.
I didn't mean to startle you. I was just thinking about this fight coming up.
Draw, that's a great offer, but as you know, I've been shaving my own head for years. I have plenty of experience.
Well, I'll trust you on this one. Usually I take the full layer of skin off too. When
Yes.
I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, Arena, maybe you should handle this one. And I guess I'll take a chair and like flip it backwards. I'm like sitting backwards on the chair. I'm trying to like take my hair, which I'm assuming has grown a little bit longer since last time I was here. We can like pull it back.
Like they do a little neat bitty rat tail kind of
Yeah,
thing
a little thing.
on the top.
So that way she can just.
So what would his hair have looked like before?
Like an inch, like not even an inch shorter. Like he is not. It's only been like 2 weeks since
Well,
you've been here.
what does your hair look like?
It's like it's kind of like this, but more back and flows down.
Okay.
Everyone
okay.
Like he's the far left person up there.
Yeah, like it's kind of like windswept back.
Yeah.
Like imagine his hair if he like brushed it back instead of to the side. Yeah, straight back. That's about what my hair looks like.
Okay.
I've never been able to do that.
So let's make it look more like his. Less like his, more like his.
Aha. Do you want any hair at all?
Take it all. Why not?
Okay, I will shave him bald, as bald as I am.
Roll dexterity check.
Can I do sleight of hand?
Sure. I'll give you that.
Yeah, hold on.
I just
We have some
You shouldn't have to, guys.
minor things to be handled.
Well, that's true. She said she's
Before you go
question.
hacking
What are
away,
you cutting them?
Dagger.
You take it.
well, Rundle, hand her the dagger, buddy.
Yeah.
I hand you the dagger out of my bag.
This very shiny silver dagger encrusted in rubies is handed to you.
Thanks.
Not what I expected.
I'm a monk. I don't care.
Fair enough.
Everyone notices except for Edmund, who's not here.
22.
Like a honey badger.
You hardly feel a metal edge, yet when you go to touch your head, it's smooth as a baby's bottom.
I'm fine with that.
Expertise in head shaping.
Make sure whoever does the art adds that in.
Bonus episode of actually doing it.
Can I keep
And
it?
I'll just hand your dagger back.
I'm gonna hope
Thanks.
that I have a little facial hair going on now, so I at least have bald, but like a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're like,
A little scruffy.
yeah, you're scruffy now.
Good scruffy.
Mhm.
I'm a new man. Cool.
All right. After a few more minutes, Edmund gets back. There's an odd fellow with a bald head now.
I recognize that face.
Yeah, long story, don't worry about it.
Yes, you and Arene seem to have something going lately, I suppose.
You say that. She's more of a baby.
Well, how do we feel about today's fight?
I say rubbing my head.
Who are the
Arene and Rimdell seem to be a lock. What about,
Obviously.
Well, I think One will be a 2-man exhibition fight, so it should be difficult.
Which 2 men?
That's what we need to discuss. 2-person.
I feel like I'm more helpful
Um,
outside of the fight, perhaps after.
I agree. Perhaps if you could pull some strings from afar like you've been doing.
Yes.
The championship fight is Thunderfoot, who previously when we fought was inept. However,
Oh, this is important.
according to our friend, he appears to have gotten quicker and stronger
Within the last 2 days.
within the past few days. And I'm curious whether the magic has reached Vaftillion.
Well,
We did see a similar effect in Remdo and Rene.
They didn't mention any sort of shadows, did they?
Nothing about shadows.
Nothing like
But he may not be as easy to fight as last time, so we should put our best man or woman on that case.
Is there any way we can watch a fight before we actually fight him?
I highly doubt he would fight before, and I highly doubt he would fight twice in the same day.
Probably.
Well, it looks like it's either me or you.
I could, if whoever fights with me can keep him at bay, I can pick at him from a distance.
I very thought Thunderfoot was the one-on-one match, correct?
Correct.
So, I suggest either Remdel or Rene. If you say he's quite quick, or Rene is a bit faster than most of us, she may be able to keep up with his speed.
It's true.
Winning it would make you the champion of Vaftillion.
If you're
Sure.
comfortable with that.
Give us 2
I'm comfortable
champions.
with that.
Marty.
And then Remdel could be in a two-on-two fight with one of us as well. How would you feel with someone else next to you in the fight, or someone far away helping?
I think that would probably be better. Last time I took an arrow, and I don't do well with distance.
I don't mind fighting next to Randall.
I don't think I'm as quick as Rene, so
I'm sure hunting rabbits you're handy with a bow.
I don't know that I'd use a bow. Kind of see what these can do. Grow my fingers out.
That would be another person in melee combat as well. But I do believe you still have things that work at a distance, so it could be the best of both worlds, Breen.
I like look at my hand and kind of concentrate and do make like a little flame.
Perhaps we can assist from the sidelines. I'd say to these two.
Yes, I'm not sure what I could really do from the sideline or from the stands, rather. But there may be something that could help.
Well, I know, Hannah, I forgot your name for a second. Dominic. Well, I know Dominic. I think it's you doing it, but you usually help me feel more like I can do something. Like when I was cutting his hair.
Yeah, I figured out a way to.
If you
Give
say
a
a little
quick bolster.
pray for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That much I've got down.
And can you do that from a distance?
No, but I can do it close up, and it sometimes lasts a while. So if I do it before the fight, it should last through the whole fight, unless there's hours of posturing.
So settled. We'll support from the sidelines, you two exhibition, and Rene will be our champion.
Very well.
Which fight is more important to us getting the attention? Because I can only do things a couple times a day.
I would assume that last we fought,
The champion.
the governor was there for the duration.
Okay.
Perhaps we focus less on the 2-person fight, maybe use that time to speak with the governor, and then focus our energies into the champion.
I assume you won't want to speak with us unless we win.
Understood.
I guess technically last time was premature.
Yes. Let's do that. We need this to work this time.
Let's just
No itches.
let's see how things go. I assume these two can handle themselves. The exhibition last time was flavor mostly. It'll be up to Arena to win the championship. Hopefully Thunderfoot hasn't grown too impressive in power.
Very well. Well,
Okay.
let's
We have a plan.
rest, or perhaps we can study your book a little bit before
We could.
arrive at the arena around 2 o'clock.
I have a couple things I want to handle around town, but we can travel. Like,
I'm gonna spend the day kind of practicing maybe stuff that might work in combat a little bit
perhaps
more.
you should do a little spar training.
Remember? Spar each other.
Do some basic hand-to-hand sparring. Okay.
Dominic, would you like to join us? We'll just, I guess, wander the city, see
Sure.
if anything new has happened.
Why not?
Are y'all? I'm assuming y'all are just like not aiming to hit each other, just more like just practice.
Yeah.
Practice.
And during that,
Getting
I'll
loose, yeah.
tell more of like going in before the fights
Yep.
and kind of describe. You know, it's a large arena. We will have closed distance stuff. Just go through that. It's
So you three walk out. Immediately in front of you, there is a line in front of the arena. You also see a small crowd over with someone in the distance yelling and chanting something. From this distance, it's hard to tell what they're chanting and yelling about.
If I see a group gathering of people,
You're going there.
we'll go.
you know what's happening.
Okay. Once you get there, you notice similar
Phraseology.
phrases. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Is it Marlowe?
You look up there, it is Marlowe, and he's got necklaces and rings, and he's got like a weird hat on now.
Oh, I'm bald now. He'll know it's me. We traveled together forever. And I'm going to look at these two, especially. I'm gonna give like a double glance at like Dominic. Let me check out what's done, bud.
I'll roll mine.
And I'm gonna kind of push my way through the crowd.
Okay.
And then upon getting to the front of the crowd, I'm going to Marlowe, old friend.
Praise thee, he is here.
And I'm gonna. I guess he can take my hand. I'll be up on. I'm assuming I was raised platform.
Oh yeah,
Like a
he's
box.
like on a literal like apple crate. So he pulls you up. Everyone, meet the one true beginning of this. He is the one the god has chosen.
Praise the one true God. And I'm starting. Now my shtick is starting to kick in. It's good to be back.
So
Marlowe.
he like steps down and like bows down to you.
Thank you, brother Marlowe.
I whispered to Dominic, is this how you found him?
You're not here.
Aren't we all there?
No.
You're
One, two,
sparring.
three.
Oh.
You're
I also-
sparring.
I thought that this was when we all went to the arena together.
This is my time to shine.
Oh, no.
So I'm gonna to the crowd. I'm gonna be like, welcome. I'm sure you've heard much about me, the great Jethro Higginsby. And then I'm gonna I'm assuming there's applause at this.
There's a little bit.
No, thank you. Thank you. And I'm gonna kind of cast a look towards Marlowe. I'm gonna say,
Show us what he told us about.
I'm sure Marlowe has told you all of the one true God, the one whom from all blessings reign upon this great land.
Can you fly?
Some blessings.
I wish not to put on a show for you. I'm very busy today. However, the God has blessed me with marvelous gifts that I may demonstrate for you the things that await you in paradise. And at this, when I say paradise, I'm gonna two Eldritch Blast.
Immediately, the crowd backs up like
Yonder
20 feet.
That's fine. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. These are the gifts the God has granted me, but one of many gifts that she can also grant to all of you.
They are like whispering between each other at this point. Like, it's no longer cheering. It's now like,
I'm gonna put some dancing lights around him. I'm just gonna like.
Thanks for the assist. And so with the dancing lights, I'm gonna kind of like, as they like pass by, I'm gonna like grab them, like not grab them out of air, but kind of like act as if I'm guiding them like
Okay.
around me, and like just almost play with them, even though he's in control of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of like watch where they go and things like that. I'll be like, this is but one of many gifts the God has given me, and that, as I said, will give to you if you are only faithful to His kingdom. And I'm gonna say, Brother Marlowe,
Is it a hurt?
Switched like 2 or 3 times.
as I have said, the God is not bound by our earthly her and him. The God is all
Pronouns.
existence. pronouns are irrelevant.
Of course, of course.
It can be a he, a she, an it, a beast of the field, a bird of the air. Anything it wishes to be. It is not bound by our earthly constraints. And then I'm going to gesture to Marlowe. I'm going to say, Marlowe, I'm sure you have collected offerings for the kingdom.
Yes, we've actually also gotten a group of followers to start construction on your
Fantastic.
newfound godly building in the outskirts of town.
You've done well, Brother Marlowe. Congregation, I must be gone from you now. However, please continue in your patronage. Be sure to visit the temple when it is constructed. Lend your time, that is all we ask. Remember, service to the kingdom will secure you a spot in paradise. And I'll step down.
will, before he steps down, concentrate all the orbs into one big light
Okay.
and like move it like it's going inside him, and then like have the cast fade off.
Okay.
And then I'm going to step down from my podium, got sort of arms outstretched. I'm going to take people's hands, like I'm sure they're a little hesitant, but I'm going to take their hands and then, how long does friends last?
A minute.
Is it a minute? It's a minute before they realize they've been charmed.
Yeah.
The first person I walk up to, is he hesitant? I mean, he's just,
It's a woman first.
is she hesitant?
Oh, very hesitant.
I'm going to take her hand and I'm going to cast friends.
Okay, she immediately is like, "Thank you so much for being here."
And I'm going to sort of pat her like on the head, like as I like take her hand and like bring her in for like a hug sort of thing.
She like grasps you and does not let go.
And be like, my child, it is okay. And I'll begin walking through the crowd.
She's not letting you go.
You know, it's a cantrip, so why not? Just as I pass through, friends. Just as I'm walking, there's like a crowd of people now just swelling. And I'm assuming if other people see this small group being friendly, they'll kind of just peer pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like almost wading through this crowd of people. And then I'm gonna gesture to these two and sort of wave them over. And I'm gonna cast a look to Marlowe, like, make sure you see me later, and then continue my path.
Okay.
This is Dominic's first nightmare. It's like it's happening. The BS is real now.
Oh, I love it.
Looked like you needed a little help up there.
I appreciate the assist, friend.
I just look like someone kicked my puppy.
Dominic, where are your followers? What was your goddess's name again?
Let's
Seem to have forgotten.
just do the job. Let's
Is
just
it-
do the job.
Is it?
This is helpful for my goals, so let's just.
So as
stick
I
on
say,
it.
what was your goddess's name again? And I'm gonna turn onto the crowd. The one true God, and then the one true God.
Well, let's just hope you don't get injured in the arena. Yeah.
I'm sure everything will be okay.
I'm sure.
Your goddess will protect me.
What now? So
My goddess with the gender.
Listen, that was a low blow.
All right, let's continue.
Alright, and I'm gonna continue walking through the town. I would like to A, any more posters, take those down.
Okay.
And then B, tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
We haven't mentioned tomatoes.
Tomatoes!
In this town. And I would like to tell Edmund here all about tomatoes, which are the single greatest fruit/vegetable that the world has to offer.
When he mentions tomatoes, you guys see Dominic get like uncharacteristically excited.
Someone who
for
was
some
very
reason.
once glum is now happy.
Yeah, I like instantly get.
And I'm going to tell him all about how our first trip here we had tomatoes for the first time, and they're the greatest thing ever. They are both sweet and salty, and also slightly bitter and savory, all at once.
I've had tomatoes before.
A couple, yeah.
I'm ranting and raving about these tomatoes because I've never had them before prior to this one.
Didn't you think they were a fruit?
Yeah. We had a whole argument
Yeah,
with the
we
shopkeeper
argued
about them
for,
being a
like-
fruit or vegetable.
Yeah,
It was very meta.
Right now.
It was great. So yeah, I'm going to rant and rave about these tomatoes and look over tomatoes.
Okay. So going through town, you going to the marketplace pretty much?
Oh yeah, same stalls
Okay.
where the last tomato guy was. And I remember it was 2 copper, so don't try to live on me, bud.
All right. Roll
I
perception.
know what I have.
I know what I got. 14.
14.
14.
Okay. You find one more wanted poster. Grab it. Pull it down.
Roll it up. I'm keeping these.
Okay. You actually find, while looking around, some kind of paper on the ground that looks really burnt.
I don't know.
You also find.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up. Pick it up.
Oh, it's pre-prepared. Ooh.
That was really hard not to look at.
You pick it up, and that's what you find. You also see a stall that has a couple of tomatoes. Nothing, not a lot, but like half a dozen or so.
What are you looking at there?
Well, that's how you spell Aussie. Huh. What I knew. Wow, we went a long way. Parvis. I'm saying these things in character.
Okay.
By the way,
Parvis.
Oh, Parvis. What was that? Sorry.
What do you have there?
Well, this would be a map. Lovely story, by the way. And I see you reach for it, but I'm not. This is Aussie Rune, right? This is Vaftillion. Parvis. We should visit. Remember Parvis? You remember Parvis.
I remember Parvis.
I'm glad you remember Parvis. We should visit Parvis after this.
Well,
A welcome back tour, almost. Here you are.
World-ending events happening. Maybe if we have time.
I've come after seeing my new flock of people, which has multiplied by like tenfold. That's all I'm thinking about.
We've reverted into the worst Jethro possible.
We are in the darkest timeline.
Dark.
Yes.
Okay. Do you go up to the tomato stall?
Yes, I would like to buy tomatoes.
How many would you want?
Tomato?
Yep.
You
Tomato?
Just buy all of them.
How many tomatoes are there?
There's 6.
6 it is.
There's 6 of us.
If I don't give one to Remdild, he will
fight us,
He will
yeah.
actually kill me.
Yeah.
It's 6 silver.
That's fine.
I'll pay.
I probably should have gotten some money from Marlo.
Does he have change? Can I get 4 silver back?
I'll have
Just a
to
gold.
circle back on
Sure,
that.
here you go. Thank you.
I forgot about
fine.
Do you take credit?
I should have mentioned the great thing. Well, I already forgot the name of the city. I just forgot.
I don't think it really matters.
Thank you, sir. And I assume he bags them gently like he did last time.
This one's in like a really rough paper sack.
Alright, I'll take one.
They're definitely old. There's spots on them.
It's fine.
I'll prestidigitation mine.
I'm digging in.
It looks nice and juicy now.
I'm digging in.
I'll eat it.
Okay, you dig it into yours. It's really, really soft, and it's not nearly as good as before.
It's
I just looked at you like, how often can you do that? Little cleaning
It
thing.
seems to not have any sort of effect on me.
I didn't want to ask, but
Yeah, I do it.
I have like
Thank you.
I have like tomato juice like running down my chin already.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, it's
I'll
not even
also
a
look
flavor.
at him and be like beat him up a little bit.
All of a sudden, you feel like dry up real quick.
I'm gonna gently like hold these tomatoes and be like, alright, one more stop and I'm good for the day.
Yes, I'd just like to stop by the general store and see if they have any
Sure.
books.
Well, luckily, south side of town is where my new temple is going.
Are you going there?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm going.
Alright.
The in-construction temple to see
Okay.
more of my flock.
All right.
I'm carrying my tomatoes.
Anything y'all do?
I'll look at for books in the general store. They said there was a couple.
It's on the south side, yeah.
South side, yeah, same place.
Same place.
All right.
Just he's along for the ride.
Roll perception for general store.
Seeing it real quick.
3. Looking around for the shop, you don't see anything. But you're walking through, and you eventually get down to what looks like some rough wood being cut. And it's like it has one like piece of wood stuck in the ground.
That's what she said.
I assume I see my followers.
No,
Oh.
it's literally a start of a
eh,
post with
It's-
some cut
hey.
wood beside it.
How many temples do you have built in your name? Tell me, Dominic. How many?
I thought it was the name of the true god.
Yeah, obviously, but you know,
I have religion, so there's like structure,
there's structure.
I look at the not structure of
Progress. I guess we can. Let's circle back to Marlowe and then finish.
Okay.
Any other tasks?
I'll go see how the others are doing while we're sparring.
Dominic, anything you want to do with your religion? Since we're on a religious day today.
Nope, I think I'm good.
Good. And I'll circle back to Marlowe.
Okay.
And then I assume he's back to.
No, he is no longer there, and the crowd's dispersed.
I need to find out where that dude went.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask around.
Okay.
Anybody know where that street preacher guy went?
Roll a perception for me. 11. Someone in the line for the arena says he stays at the inn, I believe, on the outskirts of the east side of town.
Well, I won't drag you two around any longer. Do you guys want to?
Oh, I left.
Okay.
So you can find it.
Okay.
If you look back, he's gone.
I need to see Marlo. So
Okay.
if whatever you want. Do you want to come? Go? Stay?
I mean, sure, I'll stay with you.
Thanks, bud.
Just because, like, don't need to split up three
Alright.
different ways.
You go to the inn to the east of town.
Yep. Trying to find Marlo now.
All right,
Realize
you get
I'm-
there, no problem. It's actually the inn you stayed at the first time.
Okay.
You go inside. He is sitting with two very attractive women next to him.
Attaboy, Marlo. I'm gonna come up to Marlo. I'm gonna put my hand on the lady's shoulders. Come up behind them.
You
Like,
get
Marlo.
slapped.
What? Marlo.
Leave here. He's busy with us. It's
Wow.
okay. It's okay. He's with me.
So I'm about to give him the no grin or the no stare. No. Marlo.
Come on, sit down.
Marlo, I need to make a withdrawal.
Okay. What are we talking about?
I made an investment to the tune of 500 gold.
We don't have that much.
Where? Ladies, perhaps you guys could get us some drinks real quick.
He just nods him over.
Okay. I'm gonna lean in on it. What are our numbers looking like?
We're in the realm of about 26 gold.
6 gold. How's the construction going?
It's starting.
Okay, and the flock. What are their numbers? 2. All those people.
They just got it around.
Send one at the flock. There's a city that I just left. Awesome.
Okay. You gotta talk to him. You just shoot him away.
That's the flock. You were my spitting image, but Marlo, I could have done better than this.
I mean, they are from the Horrors.
Are you paying them, Marlo? Are they on the clock?
Maybe. This isn't real.
See, it isn't real, Marlo.
This is actually just iron painted. I'm actually in debt about 620 gold to this inn.
No, that checks out. That checks out. Like I say, you
Dominic has got us pumped. He's so happy right now.
that sounds all right.
Marlo, perhaps it's best you leave town.
It would help if we knew what the name of the goddess. The goddess.
It's the
True God.
It's the one true God. It's one
Everyone ask what the name is.
Oh, you see, she's not. The true God. What is it? It's not bound by your earthly constraints. So that's what you.
All right,
have to say.
Marlo, listen. You're gonna need to leave town. Leave me with all the gold we have. Okay?
Yeah,
You need to
there's a
leave town.
problem with that.
What?
They have it.
Who is they? You paid them our 26 gold.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna make a con save.
Please tell me. They're at least making money off of this 26 gold. It was an investment. Please, just tell me it was an investment.
I made an investment.
Insight check.
Go for it.
9.
He seems honest as can
I'm
be.
sure he does. If he's a soothsayer like I am. Marlo, you idiot. Okay, Marlo. Forget the gold. We can't afford 620 gold in debt. Tell you what, hang around town. There's a fight tonight. Okay?
Yep, that's another problem.
What?
I kind of bet on it.
What did you bet on?
Underfoot.
Oh, wow.
Marlo, you would be better off to me right now.
I bet 1,000
Flayed
gold.
and cooked over a fire as my meal. Okay, Marlo? You know, I just want you to understand.
Your man alive, just
Silence.
Marlo.
Dominic?
Marlo.
Not now. Marlo.
15 flat.
Marlo. What happens when Thunderfoot loses? Because of the champion I put against him, Marlo.
Thunderfoot hasn't lost. You should see him lately. I got the 26 gold from betting on him originally.
I'm seething with rage. Marlo, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. And I would like to take him behind the inn.
Take behind the
Are we taking the girls with us?
behind the shed.
Dominic, perhaps you could relieve them of their duties, please.
I'm actually busy. Good luck with this. I'm gonna go meet up with everyone else.
I'm taking Marlo out behind the inn.
Okay. He goes with you. It's like, so what's the plan?
Is this campaign rated PG-13? Do we get our one F-bomb? Is it here?
Oh, we have to use the thing.
It's we can use it as much as we want, really. So I would like to. I would like to place my hand on Marlo's head.
Okay.
Right here. Right in Eldritch Blast range.
He's getting.
I'm just gonna place my hand on his head. Okay. Because I'm very angry right now.
Okay.
Oh no.
Very, very
I'm
angry.
not here.
Okay.
You can't be undead if you're dead.
And would that be considered a roll at disadvantage?
Are you?
Being in melee range?
Are you Eldritch blasting?
Yes. I would just like to.
What did you do? I'm so glad I'm not here.
12.
It hits.
So Marlo is a standard human.
Roll a crit.
Okay, that's
That'll be a correct.
that's 10
Straight to the
plus.
head.
So that's 10. 13. Straight to the face. Necrotic and fire damage through his skull.
Okay.
Dominic.
He is headless and his shoulders are on fire and he falls to the ground.
That's fine. I'll walk away now.
Dominic misunderstood what was going on here.
Did you come with me, Dominic?
No.
I left.
Probably for the best. So I'm assuming there's matter on my
I'm very.
vestments.
Actually, there's more soot than anything else.
I'm gonna
Okay.
correct myself.
On his jacket, yep.
Yep. I would like to leave anything on the corpse. Is there?
Roll investigation.
Wow.
This just took a turn.
That escalated quickly.
He's got a demon. It's
4. Devil. 4. I'm very enraged right now.
He has 2 copper.
I'm sorry, what is your
And-
one?
I would like to pocket my copper. I wouldn't look at the top of my character sheet anytime soon. I will take
There's
2
2 copper, and you also find a little like string,
Well,
I got a string.
just like a 6-inch string.
super glad I didn't see that.
Anything happen to the string?
No,
Do not tell everything about this.
it's string.
Still strange.
He's our secret muscle.
I'm gonna take a deep breath.
Where's my money, man?
Correct myself.
Give my money. Give my money.
Oh,
Correct myself. And I would like to walk back and meet the group.
Okay. So Edmund gets back to y'all first.
feeling prepared for the fight.
And I end my turn.
I hope that silence isn't
Yeah.
foreboding.
Are you speaking to us?
I am with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
He just arrived at y'all's training session wherever you went.
I'm as ready for this fight as I am for any other fight. Been fighting for years.
I feel a lot of different powers coming through my body. I'm just trying to figure out how to use them properly.
Good. Well, the trip around town was quite boring, if I could tell you the truth. I didn't find anything of use for myself.
After a little bit, Dominic shows up.
In a very good mood. Tomato.
Oh, I have the tomatoes. I forgot about the tomatoes.
I got mine.
I'll be there eventually.
You must really
Is that
like
blood on you?
tomatoes.
No, it's tomatoes.
You must really like tomatoes.
They're great. Nothing like this up north where I'm from. Don't have the soil for it.
It's about time we should head to the arena. I'm sure Jethro will be here any moment.
Yeah, he had a meeting. He's gonna catch up with some old friends. I'm sure. It'll be eventually. Be here eventually.
Seems great with people.
Yeah. He's so good with people.
I'm sure it was a blast.
It was just a blast.
About at that time, you see Jethro walking from down the street towards y'all.
I would like to point out my face is no longer like the happy-go-lucky face. It looks like someone just killed my dog, and I am on a one-man mission to kill everyone responsible.
John wicking it.
Yes, I'm
John Wicking.
He's also got like some like
There's some slight
definite
singe.
Yeah, there's no singe, but you definitely see like some white ash kind of like on the jacket that you gave him.
My face. I'm assuming if I like touched him and then like wipe my face, or probably
Yeah, there's like some
soot
like,
on my
marks.
face.
Yep.
Looks like you. Surprising without the hair that you have those white specks there, but I'll like prestidigitation, clean them up.
Thank you, friend.
Did you trip and fall? You have dirt on your face.
I went to the construction site of my temple.
Oh, how's it going?
It's swimmingly. Marlo was just showing me around.
And how is Marlo?
He's great. Marlo's doing fantastic, actually. Building a great flock here.
Yes.
Can I roll insight?
Marlo
Sure.
is doing
Deception.
exactly what she said.
What'd you roll?
12.
Oh,
You definitely hear something's up.
My character.
Like his voice is kind of
3.
wavering a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I have expertise.
I don't trust him.
Oh, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
I was just letting you
He's
know.
good. He's going to go meet up with another associate of mine in Parvis, the city I mentioned. I have another associate there. Same line of work.
Oh, yes. We found
Yeah,
this on the
Parvis.
ground. It's a map of the surrounding area. I've taken it to memory, but if anyone else would like to carry it.
Perhaps we could meet him there when we're finished here.
Absolutely.
Well, the desert seems to be our main priority. Somebody want to keep that one?
Yeah, we can put it somewhere.
What was it?
I have keen mind, so like I
Insight?
memorized it. But
Are you rolling deception again?
Much better.
I can keep it
24.
in my folder.
That time he seems. Nothing matches up, but you don't quite understand 100%.
8 draw. That's where I found that whale.
The whale.
The whale.
Oh, you found it right in
Yes,
this big piece of water?
Remdo. Tell everyone about the whale, and I'll kind of excuse myself to my room.
well, we should head to the arena.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Still excuse myself in my room because I would like to.
Freshen up.
I still want water like in the face. I need something.
I guess prepare for the fight.
Yeah, we'll head to the
start
arena.
Heading to the arena.
Okay. All right, so you all get to the arena. You see the lines actually starting to like progress, and they're actually starting to go into the arena at this point.
Is there a back entrance for fighters or something?
No. No, there isn't. I will
real?
go up to the nice gentleman who so lovingly helped me last time. That he, of course, doesn't recognize me with my new slick back.
I don't think there's much to slick back.
Yes, sir?
You look familiar.
I get it a lot. I guess I look like every bald-headed man out there.
He looks behind him. You look like that guy.
I mean,
It's a wanted poster right there.
doesn't look like me at all. He is a handsome-looking man. I'd consider that a compliment, but...
Come here.
And I'll get very close, like nose to nose with the man.
Nah.
As I said,
But I'd be careful. He's wanted here.
what's he wanted for, if you don't mind me asking?
He broke in and stole the wine.
From,
Governor.
shame.
Don't go up in that box up there. It's at the very top of this, the thing over there.
Oh, if you could, where is it exactly?
If you walk in here and look that way.
So right on the left, up
Yep.
that flight of stairs, on the right, that doorway, that's the box.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'll make sure to steer clear of it. I have the contestants for tonight's event.
Where's my staples?
Oh,
that was easy.
They paid? You have the ticket?
Yeah, one second, and I'll
You never getting a ticket?
friends.
Okay. Yeah, he's good to go. Are they with you?
Yeah, they're all contestants.
Oh, by the way, there's free food in the governor's box. Don't tell anyone, though. I told you. He's not going to get here for another 15 minutes.
We are actually meeting with the governor, so we'll make sure to pass on the memo.
Okay, they're actually bringing it from the kitchen.
Yes,
Some samples in there too.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
It's okay, Edmund.
There's some samples
coming
out
from the
kitchen. Yeah,
I assume
the kitchen.
same flight of stairs?
Nope. They go down the other way, opposite side. Go down the stairs.
And I look
there's a
around
door in the
and
lift.
Thank you, good sir. Let's take our seats, please. Box
Hey.
seats, correct, sir?
What?
Box seats, private box seats, next to the governor. That's where you said we were seated as the champions.
Don't look like him, okay? You look really familiar.
I'm aware, and I nod my head like, yes, we have private box seats, yes?
Did you already give me your ticket?
Yes, I did. Wait,
Something seems
wrote
off.
this. You just told us where the governor's box was. Where you said
Quite okay, sir.
you said we were
You look a
seated
bit
next to
ill.
the governor's box in the private chambers for the champions.
This one smells of wine. I'd hate to be thinking they'd keep it. Take
Okay, y'all good to go.
governor's wine.
And I'll begin walking to a private box.
Okay.
Not the governor's. All right, I want to make that
There's
clear.
only one other box that's the complete opposite side.
Just go
I'll,
get
I'll,
regular
I'll take some
seats.
seats as close to the governor's box as possible.
Okay. It's pretty much first come, first serve.
And I'll make my way.
Okay.
Did we ask where we were supposed to go?
I'll show you.
Ribdale.
Remdil knows the way. Remdil, would you like to take them and we'll take our seats? Actually, we should probably towards the front. Yeah. So actually, scratch that. Sidelines, like close to the fight as we can get.
Okay.
Front row.
All right,
Yep. That's about 10 feet above the actual arena floor.
That's fine.
Okay.
let's make like a herd of turtles. Let's get down there.
Wait.
Oh, that one actually made sense.
That makes sense. Good job.
All right.
All right, we go.
So you all
down.
get to the lowest you can get. I'm dead center sideline. Where do you want to go?
Well, I remember last time didn't we sit sideline last time? Default?
Yeah,
Did we?
You did.
I did because
I did
I'm the
that.
doctor.
Yeah, I would like to get to where as close as we can, so that where I know he's going to come out of, and they're going to come out, or
You're not going to know 100%. You can guess one of
where
four
they came
entrances.
last time.
There's 4 entrances for the arena.
The second one,
Okay.
the second entrance. I think we said right above it.
All right.
So
Left
that
or right
way-
second.
Left.
Okay. So you're looking down from the governor's box. You're on the left side.
Okay. I want to be as close to the combat so that we can end the event of emergency.
Okay.
Cast something.
Okay. So y'all walk to the bottom left corner of the arena. And you 3 walk down the stairs going to the arena.
Are they separating from us?
Y'all
You
kind of
guys
have
are
to.
fighting.
Okay.
We're there.
You are going to be champion. Before we separate, I'll go to her and I'll actually pull because the necklace is back on the chain, right? I can put it back.
It is just kind of floating there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll put it back on the chain and I'll say, if you're comfortable with it, with wearing this, I can actually help you a bit more.
I consider it an absolute honor.
And I will put it on her neck
And I will bow to you and then turn and go prep for battle.
just not
All right. So y'all two go down to the arena as y'all are in your seats. And we're going to end the session there.
Ooh!
So please like and subscribe and comment down below and tell us what you think these guys are going to do next episode.
it's gonna be
We're
fun.
gonna fight! Ooh!
Sounds like we're gonna fight.
By the way, for
Fight!
those of you curious about